Hey guys, what is going on? This is Daryl, aka The D from the Simply Incredible podcast. And today I am it's been over 2 weeks since I got home from Florida. I'm going to go over my Florida comic book haul and also tell you a few things that happened while I was down in Florida. First and foremost, got to hang out with Puff and all the guys down there, Hialeah, Pete, Jace, man, who else? It was so many guys that we were hanging out with. Jeff, I was hanging out with Jeff. And I know I'm forgetting people and I do apologize, but we had such a great day. It was a Saturday, kind of in between my 2 weeks down in Florida. So it was a true blessing to be able to hang out with all the guys. Just go shop to shop to shop to shop. The only bad thing about it is that I didn't have room to bring back some stuff that I really wanted to get, but that's okay. I did get a few things, so we're going to go through the things that I did get while I was down there. Some of it, to be honest, was a little bit more than I had anticipated getting. Some things I didn't even think about until I just happened to glance over and see it. First off, like these two things. Captain America, take my glasses off. You guys know that. Captain America 405 and 406. This is part of the Cap Wolf run, 405 and 406. And it was the last two I needed to finish Man and Wolf run of the 6-issue series. I've got the other four. I'm not joking. It was probably 5 years ago. It might have been pre-COVID. It was so long ago, and I'd look for them, and they like especially this one was especially high for me. I was like, I'm not paying that much for it, and I just happened to glance over, and I saw it sitting there, and I was like, I wonder if they have the other one I need, and sure enough, they had both of them. So that was awesome. Next is DCKO. I decided while I was down there, I saw them and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try to get the run of these. I'd heard good things. I have not gotten to read them yet. That's issue 1. Again, I forgot to mention this. The reason I had not done the video yet, the last couple of days I was in Florida, I started catching a cold. And by the time I got back, I had bronchitis. And for me, it takes a long time for that bronchitis to leave. Still have a little respiratory tickle up top, but we're doing much better now. So that's that. Then I have issue 2. So hopefully in the next couple, well, probably next week, I'm going to read these because I'm back off to Charlotte as soon as tomorrow. And issue 3. Let's see. There it is. Issue 4 and issue 5. I'm not sure if it's just a 5-issue run of these or if there's more. If you guys know, drop it down in the comments so I'll know. I think it's a 5-issue series, but 5 issues just doesn't make sense. It's always a 4-issue, a 6-issue, a 12-issue. So let me know on that. Before I got issue 1, I picked up this issue 1, the variant. Does it say who? Ladays. I hate it when there's a name on him, like, and you can barely read the writing on it. There is so many people that did variant covers. Del Mundo. Of course, the one that I have, I don't even see their name. It doesn't matter. But anyway, I'd actually picked up this one before I found the issue 1, the A issue of that. So there's that. And then I just saw this cover. I thought that's pretty cool. Absolute Batman number 15, one of the variants. I thought that was a pretty cool cover. So I was like, yeah, we'll pick that up. And the last thing I picked up, to be honest, I watch wrestling some. The last year, I've really dropped off. AEW is not something that I've watched a lot, especially the last about 3 years. The first few years I watched it, and I'm just like, this is not good. I hear the last year has really, really improved, so I may give it a try again. But they had DCKO collab with AEW, and I was like, all right then. Harley Quinn and Mercedes Moné, aka Sasha Banks from, if you remember, from WWE. So I was like, yeah, we'll get that. And like I said, normally I don't get new books, but I was just like, yeah. And I didn't want to spend much money because, it's a lot of trip. And there's some other things that I really wanted to get, but unfortunately, just getting them back would have been kind of a pain in the backside to go to the post office, get things boxed up and mailed out. So I didn't get much else. But I thought that was a pretty cool week. Pretty cool week. Oh wait, there's something else I did get. And these I thought were really, really cool. They were skinny, so I was like, that's awesome. I was at an antique mall in Lakeland, and they had some amazing stuff in there. And there was a few things that I badly wanted. And I'm just like, it's just going to cost a lot to mail it back. They had this one little robot, and I think it was called a space astronaut. I think that's what it was called. I mean, I think it was from early 70s, late 60s, something like that. And it still had the box. The box was beat up some, but the robot itself looked so cool. And I wish I had room to have brought that back, but I didn't. But these I saw when I was like, those are awesome. We start off, these are all animation cells from the Ewoks. The Ewok animation from back in the day. And I was like, these are so cool. Like, heck yeah. That's awesome. There we go. Look at these. These are so awesome. I loved them. I absolutely loved them when I saw them. Yeah. There we go. Look how cool they look. I mean, the reason I bought these is like, well, if nothing else, I can put them flat on the bottom of my suitcase. They'll be fine. There we go. And the last one, this is the one that actually sold me on them. I was like, that is so cool. Like, there we go. That's just adorable. So there we go. That is the Ewoks animation cells from, what is this? Late 80s, early 90s. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty awesome. So that's all I picked up. If you get a chance, if you want to see me play some disc golf, hit a bunch of trees, check out over on Simply Incredible Disc Golf. I had 5 rounds, I think, recorded from down there. I had planned on 2 more, but again, I got sick at the end, so I couldn't get those in. So again, hanging out with the guys, stuff is cool. Stuff is cool. But being able to hang out with all the guys, that was the absolute best. Just being down there, I mean, as soon as you see them, a couple of guys will give you some crap, but you know what? Give you a big hug while they're doing it. So that's awesome. Absolutely awesome being around all the fellas. So, yeah, I'll tell you what, it's so crazy that a community of people that for the longest time I'd never met in person, but kind of became like a family. And when you see these guys, it's just give me a big old hug, just brothers from another mother out there. So yeah, getting to hang out with the fellas, it meant so much. Meant so much. It really kind of completed the trip. I had a great trip anyway, but that was like the icing on the cake. What a great weekend that was. But yeah, definitely. I apologize for it being so long between videos. I'm still trying to get people to do the podcast. We're still working on these things. Hopefully, I'm not going to say when anymore because I thought we had some, getting stuff lined up a while back. Never happened. So we'll see how things go. We'll see how things go. But that's all we got. And you guys have an incredible day.